So today we talk about habits and let's get started with questions. Do you have any bad habits? Please,
Who's the first?
anyone who wishes.
Hmm. Let's me then.
Okay,
I think
you.
that everyone has let's like everyone has bad habits, so do I, and that's all.
Okay, so you can go on with talking. So I'm not going to ask questions. You can talk yourself.
Okay then. Yes, I have some bad habits as every single person. For example, I used to sleep over in mornings, so I'm not more really morning person. And then I'm not how to say leading a healthy lifestyle,
Mhm.
and I want to change them. And I think that's all about my bad habits.
Okay, anyone else about your bad habits?
Yes, I can speak
Please.
about it. Мне говорить именно о плохих привычках или в целом просто сказать уже?
Talk in
То есть как?
general.
Yes, I want to say that every person, all people have both bad and good habits, and they obviously influence our lifestyle and our personality, and also the way how other people see us. So I believe that our habits define who we are because they shape our daily routine, our health, or they can even have an impact on our relationships. And if I will talk about myself, I will say that I have both good and bad habits. For example, I used to have a really bad habit of biting my nails, and it
Uh-huh.
started when I was, yes, it started when I was a child, and it was probably because I felt nervous or bored. I tried to stop it many times, but it never worked for long. But however, I've partly managed to get rid of it, but in an unusual way. I just started getting my nails done in a beauty salon.
Yes, that's the
And
most
since,
common solution of that problem.
yes, and since I always have gel polish on, I
Yes.
simply can't bite them anymore. It can be funny, but it actually works. So technically, I didn't stop biting my nails because of strong willpower, but I just made it physically impossible to do.
Okay, you found
So
a very good solution, by the way. All people I
yes,
know do the same. Okay. Mm-hmm.
I
What about
I
good
can go
habits?
on.
Yeah, sure.
And another bad habit of mine, it is spending too much time on social media,
Mm.
although not during the day. Um, since I'm a master's student at the University of Languages and my classes are in the evening, all day long I study my homework, I work on my projects, and when I come home after a busy day, and when I maybe in the evening I can do my homework, and after finishing my homework and completing my daily tasks, I like to scroll, for example, Instagram or TikTok, chat with friends, or just watch short videos to relax. And like I said, that it's my way to unwind after studying all day. But because I often get home quite late and it takes some time to finish my assignments, I usually start using my phone late at night. So it means that I go to bed too late and then I struggle to wake up early in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um,
So
yes,
you are
and I
not an early
also,
bird.
yes, I
Okay.
also have another bad habit that sometimes shows up. It is procrastination. I
Okay.
don't
Mm-hmm.
do, yes, I
Can
don't
you
do it
please
very often,
explain
but
what does it mean to the girls?
um, for example, when we have something to do, but we don't do it and we postpone it for other
Mm-hmm.
time, like I don't procrastinate very often, but when a task seems too long and complicated or just mentally demanding, I tend to postpone it until the last moment. And but I usually organized and responsible person. I like doing things on time and planning my schedule carefully, but when I feel tired or a bit overwhelmed, I can delay
Mhm.
things a little.
Yeah,
And
sometimes
I
it
think it really
happens.
depends. Yes,
Is
I
there
think it
any
really
kind of
depends on.
Mhm. Is there any kind of solution for that? How do you think?
I think that it depends on my mental state and energy
Mhm.
level because, as I said, I'm a responsible person and I try to do things in time and even in advance sometimes. But when the task seems me too complicated, for example, now I should write the
Mhm.
thesis for
Mhm.
tomorrow's lesson, but I haven't done it yet, and I realize that I have only one night and um, tomorrow morning, and I realize that I should do it, but because the reason that's I delayed this task because it seems to me very complicated, so that's why
Mhm.
I haven't done it yet. So
Okay, wish you
I
good
say that
luck for
I can.
tomorrow.
Thank you.
Okay, what else would
So,
you like to add?
but I have good habits also that I'm
Mm-hmm.
really proud of,
Please.
and one of them is managing my finances wisely.
Okay,
And
teach us.
yes, I always tried to save money and plan my budget carefully. Even when I worked at school, for example, I used to put a part of my salary aside immediately. Like I would literally keep it in a separate envelope. And after that, I distributed the rest in a way that would last until the next salary. Like,
Mhm.
and I think it's very useful and
Yes, that's great.
really effective habit because it gives me a sense of stability and control because I like to know that I always have some money saved and I never want like my balance to reach zero. I guess I'm a
Okay,
bit of an anxious person in this sense, but being financially organized helps me stay calm and confident maybe
that's
about
really a
this.
good habit, by the way. There are very few people who can
Yeah.
control their finances. Okay.
Yes.
Is there anything you would like to add?
Um, I think that in general, all people have bad habits, but the most important thing that it is to be aware of them
Mhm.
and work on improving ourselves. And we usually have we learn our habits from people around us, especially our parents, because it is some kind of psychological moment that children tend to copy what they see and if
Definitely,
they grow
yes.
in a family where everyone reads books, they are likely to become readers themselves. Not always, but it's some kind of percentage. Like
Yes, yes.
if they see some behavior, we have also we learn it at university. Behavior is theory, and
Mm-hmm.
the scientists say that if children they see one pattern of behavior, they tend to copy it. So I think
Mm-hmm.
that the environment and the people around us really affect our habits, both good and bad ones. For example, if the parents smoke, argue a lot, or they always come late, children may see that it is a normal behavior and they may develop similar habits, but not always, of course.
Yes, yes, you are definitely right. Very good. Thank you. Aytaç Khan, please.
Um, I'm agree with you that everyone has bad habits, unfortunately. And I think I also have different bad habits, like I am a little bit a lazy person, and I also think that
Uh-huh.
it's a bad habit. And I try to to fix it, but I try to fix it, but I don't know why, but it's a little bit hard for me. Maybe I am such kind of person. Yeah, and sometimes I like to waste all my day on social medias to watch different films or serials or even cartoons, and I can waste all day like this. I also think that it's not good, but I watch everything in English. That's why I try to waste this time like
Efficiently, yes.
useful.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And
Yeah.
you take some advantage of that.
Yeah, I try to take some advantage because if I will not do it, I think it will be awful. If I will watch everything in Russian, there are no um, any advantage if I will not do it.
Okay.
That's why.
Don't blame yourself for that because sometimes we all need such lazy days. That's why it's
Yeah,
okay to feel like that.
yeah, and I think that's all.
Okay. You have only that bad habit, right?
No, I have else, for example, when I am nervous, I want to eat, and I can eat,
Okay. Uh-huh.
and it's also not good because I try to keep the diet, and when I want to eat sweets, I can eat, but not too much.
Mhm.
I don't let it to myself, but sometimes I can't,
Can't
and
control your appetite, right?
yeah, unfortunately, when I am angry, when I am very tired or nervous, I want to eat you something, and it's also very bad. That's all what I can remember right
Okay.
now.
All you can remember. What
Yep.
about good habits? Don't talk only about bad things.
Good habits. I don't know. Mm, I like to walk. I walk a
Okay.
lot
Mm-hmm.
in a day, like 15,000 steps,
Oh
20,000
God.
steps every day. Because I go everywhere, like
Foot.
on walking. How can I say?
On foot. On
Yeah,
foot.
on food. I think it's really bad habit because I know that the secret of long life is to walk a lot,
Mhm.
and I really like to do it, especially with music. Um, yes. About good habits, to watch everything in English. I try to watch everything in English, and I think that's also a good habit. I try to for example, in English. What else can I add? That's all I think.
Great. So I wish all of you to have more good habits than bad, and all your bad habits not to influence your life in a bad way. Okay?
Hmm. Okay.
Yes. Let's go on. Today we're going to work on the book. Do you see the screen? Okay. Mhm. Do you see?
Yes.
Okay. So now we start discussing grade 7, unit 1. That's our school book. And here we have the unit 1, schools around the world. So we're going to talk about different schools in the world. We have two questions. What do you like about your school? Can you name some things that you liked in your school when you were a student? Please.
I
Alina.
think
Uh-huh,
teachers,
let us
for
go.
example,
Yes.
I liked teachers in my school and they were good and
So you
kind.
like teachers.
Mm.
Some people may like um the canteen, right?
Mm.
Yes.
I want to clarify something. The meaning of this question is about our school time, or
Yeah.
our university time.
It's a
Okay.
school book. That's why student book. That's why it's about your school time.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so different people may like different things at school. That's why we cannot write all the things. What changes would you like to see in your school? Okay.
Yeah. I can tell about this something.
Please.
In my school time, I think that our teachers were very educated, good educated, and they were really very kind, and I really appreciate them about that because they give us really good education. And then about what I want to change about my school time, maybe it is the building because I
Okay.
was
Uh-huh.
studying in Ganja at 11th school, and it was terrible. And when I
Okay.
graduated, our school was repaid, and right now the building is very good. So that maybe I want to change. But
Okay. Uh-huh.
otherwise, everything was good.
So everything was good. You girls, would you like to add something?
Actually, no.
Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. So here we have some new words. The first one is local person. It means someone living in the specific country or city. Местный, да, человек. Government. Government — это правительство. Taken up — это вздремнуть. Вздремнуть. And flood — наводнение. Let me write the translations. Наводнение. Вздремнуть. Правительство. And местный человек. Okay, and now we're going to read the text of different people talking about their schools. So the first one is Fan. She's from China. Please, let's begin. Aytachhan, the first one is yours.
I live in a small village called Miu in China. In the past, there were no school buildings in my village, so in 1984, the local people started a school in a cave because they didn't have any money to build a school. There were only 8 teachers and 186 students then. The students spent about 6 hours daily to travel to and from the school. The government closed the school after 23 years because the village were not happy about it.
Okay, so значит, эта девочка Фэн, она живет в маленькой деревне по названию Мяу в Китае.
Мяу.
И в прошлом, да, в ее деревне не было
Не было
специальных школ.
школ, и так в
Да,
1984 году там местные люди открыли школу. Там было всего 8 учителей и 186 студентов. То есть студенты тратили около 6 часов каждый день, чтобы приходить в школу.
да,
Но
в школу
правительство
и со
закрыло.
школы. Ага.
Да, но правительство закрыло школу после 23 лет, потому что эти
Англичане
village, да, они не были
довольны, да,
да,
этим.
довольны.
Okay. Alina Hanum, Andrew from the USA. What does he say about his school?
I study at the West Philadelphia School of the Future. In my school, we don't use any books. Instead, we use computers. There is a smart board in each classroom. In 2006, my school welcomed its first students. In the beginning, it wasn't easy for teachers and students because they didn't know how to use computers and smart boards. But now we don't have these problems anymore. Most of the students in our school study hard and get high grades in mathematics and reading.
Мгм. So, значит, он учится в West-Филадельфии школе Future, будущего, школа будущего. И у них книг нет, вместо этого они используют компьютеры. И у них есть умная доска в каждом классе. В 2006 году школа поприветствовала первых учеников. Поначалу было совсем нелегко для учителей и учеников, потому что они не знали, как использовать компьютеры, как пользоваться смартбордами. Но сейчас у нас таких проблем у них нет, и большинство учеников в школе учатся очень усердно, чтобы получить высокие оценки по математике и по ридингу. Окей. And Sevgi Hanım, Nick from the
Okay.
USA.
My school, my rules. Yes, Brooklyn Free School is just great. There are no rules, there are no tests, homework, or grades. We make the school rules ourselves. We can choose any class we want. We can play, walk around, or just take a nap during the lessons. We often watch and discuss TV shows. The student can call a meeting and discuss his or her ideas with the whole school. This school, как это произносится? Director?
Director.
Okay. Wants every student to find his own or her own way.
Yes, okay. So he studies at Brooklyn Free School, и в его школе нет никаких правил, никаких тестов, никакого домашнего задания, оценок. Они сами свои правила устанавливают. Могут выбрать любой класс, в котором хотят учиться, могут играть, гулять, вздремнуть во время урока. Очень часто они смотрят ТВ-шоу, обсуждают их. Ученик сам может провести собрание, обсудить свои идеи со всем классом. И директор школы хочет, чтобы у каждого ученика был свой собственный путь. And the last one, Benita from Bangladesh, I'm going to read it myself. Millions of people in my country have no clean water or electricity because we often have floods in my country. Значит, в ее стране миллионы людей, у них нет чистой воды или электричества, потому что очень часто у них происходят наводнения. Because of the floods, many students cannot attend schools. Из-за этих наводнений многие ученики не могут посещать школу. To solve this problem, people built board schools. И чтобы решить эту проблему, люди начали строить школы как лодки. The board schools have computers, internet access and small library. И в этих школах есть компьютеры, доступ в интернет, также маленькая библиотека. These schools are open when there are floods in the country. Эти школы открыты, когда в стране происходят наводнения. The board schools pick students up from riversides. И эти школы, они прям подбирают учеников с берега. When the class is over, the boats return the students their homes. А когда уроки заканчиваются, эти лодки возвращают их обратно домой. And here we have 5 pictures. Let's find out whose school is it. Okay. In the cave, it was about China, right?
Yes.
Okay. The last one is number 5. Who had computers and smart boards?
It was Philadelphia, I think.
Yes.
Second is Free School, where was written that my school, my rules, or something like
Yes,
that.
this one is My School, My Rules, number 2. And number 3 is, which one, the last? No, there's only one left, right?
Yes.
No, it's we don't need it. There were only 4. Yes, only 4 texts. Okay, so this one is, number 3 is not our school. Read the text again. Match the sentences to the paragraphs in task 2. One sentence is extra. Most students at the school are good at 2 subjects.
Maybe this is this one.
That's B, right? Oops. They said that they are good at math and reading. Students at this school can do everything they want.
This is about American school.
Yes, they said that. Yes, it was C. They had their own rules. Students at this school take tests every week. Who took tests every week? No, no one. There was nothing about that. Students at these schools don't go to schools, but the schools come to them. That was both schools, right? Because there were floods. Students do not study at this school anymore. And it was the first one because the government closed this school after 23 years. Okay. Find the synonyms for these expressions in the text. Organize a meeting. That was call a meeting, right?
Mhm.
These are the same things. Take students.
Pick up.
Students up, yes. Pick students up. Good. And the last one, go to school.
Attend.
Attend
Maybe.
school, yes, attend school. Okay. Discuss the questions with a partner. What problems do you think children in the schools you read about have? Okay, what kind of problems did they have?
The first thing I think that the students who are from the place where it's a lot of flood, I
Floods,
forget.
yes.
Yes.
That was the last one.
Yes, I think that they can't just take a normal education because of that, and maybe students who were attended to classes in cave, because I think that sometimes it can be cold there, and they can like take some disease or
Mhm.
something like that.
So that school doesn't exist anymore. They closed it. Okay.
Mhm.
And which school wouldn't you like to study at and why?
I wouldn't like to
Yes,
study at the free school because I think that a great amount of children may have problems with discipline
Yes.
because they do what they want at any time, and there is no discipline at all.
Yeah, and they
I
don't
think
follow any rules. That's why it's hard to control them.
yes, I think it's not quite appropriate.
Yes, okay. Would you like to add something?
No.
No. All right. Here, vocabulary list. Annoying. What does it mean, annoying?
Раздражающий.
Раздражающий, yes.
Irritating.
Yes, irritating. Раздражающий. Yes. Terrifying. What happened?
Ужасный.
Terrifying. Ужас. Why is it saying? Ужасный. Oh my God, what happened to this? No, I'm not going to write. Freezing.
Очень холодный.
Да, морозный, да. Enormous.
Это, кажется, очень большой.
Огромный, огромный, huge, enormous, massive, immense. These are all synonyms. Fascinating. Очаровательный. Yes, очаровательный. Delighted. Довольный. Yes, delighted. Glad, pleased. Exhausted.
Очень
Да,
усталый.
изнуренный, да. Incredible.
Невероятный.
Невероятный. Great. And now let's move on to exercise number 2. Okay. We have to fill in these words into these empty brackets. Okay, using computers instead of books is really
Comfortable?
um
Incredible,
mm, it can be incredible,
Okay.
but sometimes it can be really annoying.
but they used annoying.
There is annoying, yes.
Can it be fascinating?
Can be fascinating. Let me write it like this. Fascinating, yes. Okay. An idea of a classroom on a boat sounds,
Terrifying?
Terrifying.
it can be terrifying, yes, but it can be incredible as well. Okay. Do you also feel after a long day of school? How do we feel after school?
Exhausted.
Exhausted.
Yes, we feel exhausted by it. Exhausted. Okay, then the next one. Our teacher was so because we won the first place.
Incredible?
Delighted. Delighted.
Oh,
Of course, she's delighted. She's pleased. Remember to wear your warm jacket and hat. It's
Freezing.
freezing outside. Yes, that's very cold outside. The new school building it was hard to find the way to our classroom in the first week.
There was a word I forget.
Огромный,
Da.
enormous,
Yeah, enormous.
enormous, enormous. That's very big. And the last one, we could hear the wolves in the forest at night. That was really, and we couldn't sleep.
terrifying.
Yes, that was really terrifying. Это было ужасно. Okay. Listen to people describing the place. Okay, we're not going to do the listening because we don't have it. Talk to your partner about the schools below. Use the lesson vocabulary. Would you like to study here? Why or why not? Okay, the first one is the brightest elementary school, Sweden. They turned corridors into libraries. Please, who wants to talk about this school?
This school looks really fascinating, and I think that's an interesting idea to construct the school in that way. So,
Okay, would you like to start there?
I think yes, because
Why not?
it looks like
Interesting.
libraries, and yes.
Okay. So the next school is Gary Japidze Play School in Rustavi, in Georgia. They turned an old airplane into a classroom for local students. Who wants to
What?
talk about this school?
No.
Okay, why not?
Because why, yes. Why did they turn the airplane in a school? I think it's not the place where you can. Maybe you can study there, but it's not comfortable, I think.
So in case it's very hard to find the place for school or you have such conditions that there is nowhere to have a school, yes, it might be. But in a general city, in an ordinary place where you can have a like usual school, it's a bit strange, yes?
Yeah.
Weird. Okay. City Montessori School, Lucknow, India. 52,000 students study at this school and it has 1,050 classrooms.
Yeah, actually, I wouldn't study there because
Yeah.
it's too many people there.
Yeah, I'm
The
agree.
school is... Слово какое мы используем? Ушли из
Is
которых. Enormous.
actually,
In
yes,
Enormous.
enormous. Yes, and also
Yes.
terrifying.
That's terrifying too, yes.
Mhm. Actually, I want to talk about the last school. And by the way, I forget those vocabulary. Oh, building, fascinating, incredible. Okay, I will use the word incredible. I think that school,
Мгм.
like the first one, is incredible and very interesting one.
Yes.
Как сказать, типа, среди них, between them.
Among them.
Yes, among
Yes.
them. And also students and teachers can enjoy their lessons and have fun during the lessons. And I think in also in my opinion, it's more interesting way to learn
Okay.
something.
Okay. Now what about the last one? The students and teachers enjoy their break time with a slide.
What does it mean with their slide?
Slide по горке вот так катаются на перемене.
I think it's a
Yes.
good way to relax,
Okay.
Yes.
to
Yes,
have
it can
fun,
be.
to enjoy their break time.
Mhm. But if they have enough break time, not like us, 5 minutes.
Yeah. Right.
Great. Walk and talk to three. No, we are not going to talk about that. Grammar A. Read the conversation between Megan and Ellen and answer the question. So, what is the conversation mainly about? Megan's summer trip, Megan's photos, or Megan's forest school? Ellen, why do you look so bored? Let me show you the photos from my last school. Значит, Меган спрашивает у Эллен, почему она такая расстроена, почему ей так скучно. Давай я тебе покажу фото с моей прошлой школы. Wow, what a different classroom it is. Did you have classes outside? О, какой отличающийся другой класс у тебя. У вас были уроки на улице? Yeah, we did. It was a school in the forest. Да, у нас была школа в лесу. A school in the forest? I'm confused now. It sounds exciting and a little frightening. Школа в лесу? Я совсем запуталась. Это звучит как очень волнительное, но немножко еще и пугающе. Why frightening? Почему пугающе? Aren't there any bears or wolves in the forest? У вас что, в лесу нет этих медведей, волков? You are so funny, my friend. There were not any wolves or bears, and we had lessons outside only in summer. Ты такая смешная. У нас не было там никаких волков или медведей, и наши уроки на улице были только летом. We all felt so relaxed in the fresh air. Мы так хорошо расслаблялись на свежем воздухе. The school building was in the forest, and we had lessons inside the building. Здание школьное было в лесу, и у нас были уроки внутри этого здания. Have a look. Давай взгляни. I will show you the photos of the classrooms. Я покажу тебе фото класса. It's really interesting. Let me look. Это очень интересно. Давай посмотрю. All right. Adjectives ending in ed or ing. What is the difference when the adjective ends in ed or ing? When you talk about feelings, то есть о том, как кто-то себя чувствует, вы, конечно же, прибавляете ed. Мне скучно, я устал, мне интересно, он засмущался. То есть вы говорите о чьих-то чувствах, о том, как кто-то себя чувствует. И это касается только людей. Поэтому прибавляем ed. But when you describe something, то есть когда вы что-то или кого-то описываете, тогда вы говорите, что это с ing. Например, I am bored, мне скучно, because the lesson is boring, потому что урок скучный. I am bored, здесь я описала свое чувство, но потом я сказала, что урок скучный, здесь я уже описала, каким является урок.
То есть, когда мы говорим о situation, тогда ing, а когда о
Когда мы...
людях ed.
Нет, ing можно и о людях тоже сказать. He is a very boring person.
Okay.
Да. But ed only about people, only about feelings. But ing when we describe something or someone.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, let's interested, interesting, excite, excited, exciting, surprise, surprised, surprising, shock, shocked, shocking, annoy, annoyed, bore, bored, relax, relaxed, confused, confused, worry, worried, worrying, and terrify, terrified, terrifying. Okay. Listen to 4 people and choose the correct option. We don't have the listening part, that's why we cannot do exercise number 3, but we will do exercise 4. Please, Sevgi Hanım, let's read the first one with you.
Okay. I don't understand this game. The rules are very confusing.
The rules are very confusing.
Yes, we choose confusing. Should I translate it?
No. То есть я не хочу идти спать, потому что этот фильм, то есть второй, я не понимаю эту игру, потому что правила какие? Очень путающие.
Yes.
Ага. То есть мы этот сделаем, правила описываем, поэтому ing берем. Ага. Второй, Алина Ханум.
I remember I was so tired after our first match.
Yes, I was so
Tired.
tired.
Because-
Я чувствовала себя каким? Уставшим. То есть здесь мы говорим о моих чувствах, поэтому ed прибавляем. Айтач Ханум, please, the third one.
This news is so exciting because news.
Да, новость какая? Мы описываем новость и говорим, что новость является волнительной. Okay, Sevgi Hanım, number 4.
I want to change this book. It's so boring.
Bored or boring?
Boring, the second
Yes,
one.
the film is the book is so boring. We describe the book. That's why we have to add ed, ing. And the last one, Alina Hanım. The baby heard the noise and got
Там будет finished.
noise. Noise, шум. Малыш, говорит, услышал шум и испугался.
Yes, finished.
Получается frightened. Yes?
Oh, frightened. Да.
Okay. Yes. Let's do exercise 5. The first one. Kate and Jane are so excited to meet. Let me write it. Excited to meet their new English teacher. Aytaç Hanım, the second one.
It rained all day long and we couldn't go out. It was so boring. Boring.
It was so boring, yes.
Yeah.
It was so boring. The next one.
Me?
Why are you so
Why are you so surprised? Surprised. Your project won because it was the best.
Yes. Why are you so surprised?
Yeah.
We talked about his feelings and said that he is feeling himself surprised. Number 4.
Man never holds the door for the person behind him. It is so annoying.
Yes. That's annoying. То есть это раздражающе, да? Я никогда никому дверь не держу. And the last one, Mom is
worried about you. Why
Yes.
are you so late?
She's feeling herself worried. Great.
Mm.
Let's move on. Choose 5 adjectives from the table in task 2. Write 5 questions and interview your partner. It can be homework for your students. You can give it like a project. Grammar B. Read the conversation between Nick and his grandfather and complete the sentences choosing A, B, or C. Please, who wants to read?
Let's start with me.
Okay, let's please.
Did you have a dream in your childhood? Should I translate them?
Please.
Yes or
Yeah.
no? У тебя была какая-нибудь мечта в детстве? Yes, of course, I did. I always wanted to study at university, but now I couldn't because I had a big family and take care of it. Да, конечно, у меня была. Я всегда хотела учиться в университете, но сейчас я не могу, потому что у меня есть семья
Сейчас
большая.
нет, но я не смог, потому что у меня была большая семья, которой нужно заботиться.
Да. I think it's never too late to realize your dream. Я думаю, что никогда не поздно реализировать свои мечты, то есть свою мечту. I'm too old to become a student now. Я теперь слишком старая для того, чтобы стать студентом.
Учеником, да, студентом.
There is a university for elderly people called University of the Third Age. You can study there. Есть университет для старших людей,
Для
называется,
пожилых людей.
да, для пожилых людей, который называется университет, вот этот названием. You can study
Третьего
there, ты можешь
возраста.
учиться там, да.
Окей.
Потом, that sounds interesting, but I don't think I'm young enough to learn new things or new skills.
Skills.
Это звучит интересно, но я думаю, что я I'm not enough to learn. I'm young enough.
I'm young enough.
Я
Я не думаю, что я достаточно молодой, чтобы
для новых навыков.
навыков.
Don't you think I'm not too tired to study for exams? Не думаешь ли ты, что я очень устал,
Устал,
типа
да, чтобы
слишком
готовиться.
устал для готовиться к экзаменам? Come on, Grandpa. Ну, вот,
Давай,
дедушка,
дедушка.
I know you're brave enough to start new chapter in your life. Я знаю, что ты достаточно храбрый, чтобы начать новый chapter в своей жизни.
Да, новую главу своей жизни. Yes, great. And here down below we have grammar target, which shows us the usage of to and enough. So to это значит слишком, и он больше используется, чтобы какой-то негативный смысл придать вашему прилагательному. Например, слишком горячий, чтобы выпить, слишком интересный, чтобы прочитать, слишком уставший, чтобы работать. Мы используем to, потом adjective, то есть прилагательное, и после него идет инфинитив. Что такое инфинитив? Это to плюс глагол, да? I am too old to become a student now. То есть я слишком старый, чтобы стать снова студентом. Но есть еще и enough. Enough значит, что самое то есть достаточно. Я достаточно молодой, я достаточно, чай достаточно теплый, чтобы его выпить и так далее. Он используется так. Адъюнктив, прилагательное, потом мы уже даем enough, и только после него используем инфинитив, то есть to с глаголом. I don't think I am young enough to learn new skills. Я не думаю, что я достаточно молод, чтобы узнать новые навыки. Так, okay. It's easy to remember. Yes, let's use in exercise 3. And remember that enough, после него прилагательное говорить нельзя. Enough clever, enough beautiful, enough young нельзя. Young enough, clever enough, beautiful enough. Okay, let's work. Alina Hanım,
Да.
the first one.
We need to take a taxi to their house. It is too far to walk.
Yes, то есть слишком далеко, чтобы пешком идти. Ага, Aytaç Hanım?
Are you tall enough to reach that shelf? Потому что там tall и после
Yes,
tall.
yes. Good. Sevgi Hanım?
He is fast enough to mean the... Последнее слово не вижу.
Race.
To the race.
Great.
Да, он
What does it mean,
недостаточно
race?
быстрый, чтобы выиграть гонку.
Oh, okay.
Алина Hanım?
Jim is too young to drive a car.
Yes, он слишком молод. То есть он недостаточно еще взрослый, чтобы водить машину. Так, Aytaç Hanım?
The music is too loud to relax. Please
Ага,
turn the
слышь.
radio off.
Yes. And the last one, Sevgi Hanım?
Mark isn't tall enough to play basketball.
Yes, tall enough to play basketball. Good. Let's do exercise number 4. Oops, sorry. Yes, please. Do you see?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, let's write the first one. Alina Hanım.
Help your brother. He is too frightened to
Yes,
continue the
too
game.
frightened, да. Он слишком испугался, напугался, чтобы продолжать игру. Aytaç Hanım?
They were enough old to understand
Old
politics.
enough. Old enough.
Ой, sorry. Old
Yeah.
enough to understand politics easily.
Yes, yes. То есть достаточно уже взрослые, чтобы понимать политику. Так, третий, Sevgi Hanım.
The questions were too difficult to solve. I asked the teacher for help.
Then Alina Hanım.
The film was too boring to watch till the end.
Yes. My friend Jane.
My friend Jane is strong enough to win the race.
Yes. Oops, strong enough.
Strong enough.
Okay, and the last one.
Our new neighbor is too impolite to become friends with.
Yes, he is too impolite. He is not a good person. Okay, and now in exercise number 5, we have to complete these sentences with our own ideas using the infinitives. Please. The joke was funny enough
To laugh.
to laugh at it. Yes. The next one.
To go at work.
Mrs. Brown is too sick to go to work.
To work.
The math problem. The
solve
math
it.
problem is
Solve
easy
it.
to solve it.
Yes, it's too easy to solve it. This room is too noisy.
To sleep in it.
Sleep in it, yes. Okay, they are brave enough.
To go to fight.
Fight, yes, we can say to fight. Okay, you shouldn't be too worried.
About your future?
No, too. We need the infinitive.
To go to
School.
You shouldn't be too worried to buy this new phone. То есть слишком не надо волноваться, чтобы купить этот новый телефон. Okay, that's all great. I hope we will finish this first unit. Listening. We are not going to do the listening part because it takes time and we don't need writing. Use and to connect two ideas. Use because to explain why we do something. Use so to show a result. То есть because, потому что, and, и, but, но, so, поэтому, or, или. Okay. These are some words that help us conjunctions, right? Let's do exercise 1. Alina Khanum, please. Let me do it like this. We don't hear you.
Нигер Ханом, а кого вы назвали?
Hello? Меня
Нигер
слышно?
Ханом,
Да, алло, вы
а
меня
кого вы
слышите?
назвали?
Вас, Алина
А вы
Ханум,
меня
вас.
назвали?
Да.
У меня просто иногда интернет пропадает, поэтому я могу не
Окей, я думала,
ответить,
это у
если
меня
это-
этот.
Okay, people in my village didn't have money to build a school, so they used a
So they used
Okay.
a cave as school.
So,
Окей, так, Айтачхан.
At the beginning of the year, it was difficult for the student to use smart boards, but now all of them can work on the smart board.
Sevgi Hanım.
The school director was delighted because we won the first place award in the Math Olympiad.
Good. The next one. Alina Hanım.
are there any boat and cave schools in your country?
Are there any boat and cave schools in your country? Yes, good. Which one do we use at the beginning of the story?
First,
Third,
First. We use at the end of the story.
finally.
Finally, yes, finally, наконец, в конце концов. Finally. We don't put a comma after.
After that,
Then,
luckily,
Then.
or then,
We use to show that something happened unexpectedly.
suddenly.
suddenly,
Suddenly. And we use to show that some bad things happened. Oops.
Unfortunately.
Fortunately, к сожалению. Suddenly, внезапно. Luckily, fortunately, это к счастью. Okay, now let's fill in the gaps. A group of foreign students visited our school yesterday. It was a task for my class to guide them in the school. First, we showed them the school and visited different classes. Then we had lunch. Yes? Then we had lunch together in the canteen. We attended a PE lesson and played volleyball together. After that, we attended a PE lesson and played volleyball together. One of four classmates hurt his leg, unfortunately. Unluckily, там unfortunately не было. Unluckily. The doctor examined his leg and said everything was okay. Fortunately, he could walk and was with us till the end of the day. Yes. And it was a fun day. Okay. Complete the sentence with these words, a fact or opinion. Yes, please, girls. Alina Hanım. Какой из них a fact, какой из них opinion?
A fact is a true statement. We can test and prove it, but an opinion is what a person thinks or feels about something. It's not 100% true or false.
Is a statement, as opinion. An opinion is something the person thinks. Okay. We use I think. Я думаю. I believe. Я верю. I feel. Я чувствую. In my opinion. По-моему. When we write our opinions. Когда мы хотим поделиться своим мнением. It is good to give a reason and an example. Reason – это причина, мы даем причину, и пример, когда мы даем свое мнение. I believe that it is difficult for teachers to work at both schools because. Почему? Because they are small and sometimes dangerous. In my opinion, all schools should have buildings. Write your opinion about the topics below. We're not going to do that. You can give it to your students as a project. Story time. Okay, that's the story. You can read it at home with your students or for yourself. And it's all about the story. And it's time to watch. Okay, review. Let's do the review part. Please. Sevgi Khan.
Students in Brooklyn preschool can take a nap during school hours.
Yes, they could take a nap.
Yes.
Alina Khanum.
All of the travelers left exhausted after their long trip to the mountains.
Yes. Go on. Sevgi Khan.
What a view it is. Fascinating view it
Yes.
is. I would
Good.
like to
Uh-huh.
visit place
Alina
one
Khanum.
day.
I cannot believe there are cave schools in the world. That's incredible.
Yes, that's incredible. Это невероятно. Ага.
Mhm. The sound was so loud, terrifying. We were really scared.
Yes, it was terrifying. We were very scared. If we were fascinating, it would be wonderful. Yes, замечательно, прекрасно. Okay, here we have some pairs of words. We're going to write them, fill in the gaps. Okay, don't wear that mask to the party. You look
Um,
Frightening.
frightening, maybe, yes. Okay, the next one. There was nothing interesting about that show. We all were so
bored.
bored. Нам было так скучно. Мгм. I couldn't hear the speaker and felt because the children were very loud.
Felt
Annoyed,
Annoyed.
yes. Felt annoyed can be. Mhm. Can you please explain this question? Again, it is very
Confusing.
confusing. Yes, the question is very confusing. And Trisha could finally feel because she started to read with Mr. Falk.
Feel excited.
Yes, she felt excited. Okay. Let's have a look. Okay. Use the correct adjective forms of the words in brackets to complete the sentence, please. The news was,
Shocking.
yes, the news was shocking. Описываем новость. My grandpa was so to see all of his grandchildren on the farm.
Surprised.
Surprised, yes, surprised. Okay. I don't want to live here. This place looks so
Terrifying.
terrifying. Yes, terrifying. Stop making that noise. It is
Annoying.
annoying. Yes, звук какой? We were all, because Tim was late,
Were worried.
worried. Yes. Okay. Так, четвертое упражнение. Please. She is clever enough to pass the test. The second one, you are sleepy to watch the film. То есть ты слишком сонный, чтобы смотреть этот фильм.
Too
Too
sleepy.
Too sleepy, yes. The next one, they often take the school bus because it is слишком далеко.
Too
Too far
Too.
to walk, yes. The meat is fresh. Достаточно
enough.
свежий, чтобы...
Fresh enough.
Fresh enough, yes. Fresh enough. The drawing is достаточно красивая картина, чтобы выиграть.
Enough.
Enough.
Good enough, yes. Good enough. My little sister is frightened to see the dentist today.
Too.
Too
Too
frightened.
frightened to see the dentist, yes. Okay. Complete the sentences with your own words. Let's do it. These books are interesting enough to read. Okay. Do the second one. Alina Khanum.
It was too freezing outside to go for a walk.
Go for a walk. Yes. This place. Aytaç Khanum. Are you here? No, she lost the connection. Sergey Khan, please.
This place is too terrifying for living.
Two.
To live. To live.
To leave. Alina Khanum.
You should be brave enough. You should be brave enough.
To win the war.
Yes, for example.
Okay. These questions are too confusing. Sergey Khan.
To answer.
Oh, okay. Mrs. Green is tall enough.
To play volleyball.
Play volleyball, yes. Okay, very good. Find the mistakes. Okay, let's try to find some mistakes. It is enormous outside. Wear your warmest jacket. It is enormous outside.
Terrifying. Freezing.
It's freezing out. Yeah. Freezing. Let me write it like this. Freezing outside. I cannot stay in this house. It looks delighted. It looks... What should we write?
Terrifying.
Terrifying.
Yes, terrifying. It looks terrifying. Make a nap before your long trip.
Take.
Take a nap. Yes, take a nap. All our answers were correct, and our teacher felt freezing.
Delighted.
Yes, she felt delighted. Delighted, yes. We didn't know you were in the country. I felt so surprising.
Surprise.
Surprised.
Surprised. Yes, I felt so surprised. They asked for another room because that one wasn't enough comfortable.
Comfortable enough.
Yes, that wasn't comfortable enough. Let me do it like this. Stop and wait for your turn. It's so
Annoying.
annoying. Yes, it's so annoying. You are young to attend the university.
Too young.
Too young.
Too young to attend, yes. And it will be like this. Too young to attend the university. The next one, Grandma was worried. We don't need why, yes, about his future. This film is too boring. We need one more O. What a fascinating place to visit this summer. Nick felt exhausted after today's match. That was in the last part that we had some spelling mistakes. Okay, this is Unit 2. So we successfully finished Unit 1, I think. You were great. And next time we will meet talking about Unit 2.